Hello and welcome to Infinity TV. Sci-Fi isn't just about space battles and laser guns. It's about ideas, possibilities, and exploring worlds we never thought possible. In part 2 of our top 10 sci-fi movies list, we've picked films that go deeper, hit harder, and stay with you long after the credits roll. Let's jump right in. Number 10. In Time. This film unfolds in a world where you don't need money. Time is the currency, but running out of time means instant death. Will Salas, a man from the slums, works long hours to earn just enough time to survive. Everything changes when he encounters a mysterious stranger carrying over a century of time, but tired of living. The stranger passes all his remaining time to Will and quietly dies, leaving Will suddenly rich beyond imagination. However, he is accused of murder and pursued by the timekeeping authorities. He teams up with Sylvia, the daughter of a businessman, to take on a corrupt system that forces the poor to perish while the rich are granted immortality. In Time has a brilliant idea and a stylish world, but it doesn't dig deep enough to become a sci-fi classic. It's still an entertaining ride, especially if you enjoy fast-paced, idea-driven thrillers. It has 6.7 rating on IMDb and is available on Disney+. Number 9. Upgrade. The story follows Gray Trace, a man living in a near-future world run by smart tech. He's a mechanic who prefers old-school machines over AI, but his life gets flipped upside down after a violent mugging leaves him paralyzed and his wife dead. Just when everything seems lost, a reclusive tech mogul offers him an experimental implant called STEM, a chip that can take over his body and give him back control. With this, Gray is pulled into a brutal path of revenge, but with each step, the line between man and machine begins to blur. Blade. The film delivers fast-paced action and also adds a clever sci-fi twist that feels fresh. The hand-to-hand combat scenes are sharp and creative, with robotic precision that makes them stand out. Logan Marshall Green carries the entire movie on his back. His performance as a man torn between grief, rage, and losing control of his own body is hard-hitting. This movie has 7.5 rating on IMDb and is available on Netflix. Number 8. Midnight Special. This film is about a father, Roy, trying to protect his son who has strange and growing abilities. The boy, Alton, can hear signals, see things others can't, and sometimes shines a blinding light from his eyes that affects everything around him. They're being hunted by the government and a religious cult that believes the boy is something divine. With the help of a trusted friend, Roy takes his son on a road trip across the country, aiming to reach a specific location that might be tied to whatever Alton truly is. The story moves with a quiet sense of momentum. It doesn't throw answers at you. It lets things build naturally. The film favors subtlety over spectacle. There are a few standout moments, especially involving Alton's powers, but most of the visuals are designed to feel real, not flashy. Midnight Special isn't for everyone, but if you like sci-fi that feels personal, this one might surprise you. It has a 6.6 rating on IMDb and is available on Prime Video. Number 7. What Happened to Monday? It is an action sci-fi film set in a future where overpopulation has led to strict population control. Under a ruthless one-child policy, any extra siblings are seized by the Child Allocation Bureau for cryosleep. But in the shadows, a man secretly raises his 7 identical granddaughters, naming them after the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, up to Sunday. They all live under a single shared identity, Karen Setman. Each sister is allowed to go outside only on the day that matches her name. The system works until Monday disappears. From there, the story dives into a tense mystery filled with betrayal, corporate secrets, and the cost of individuality. A dystopian world with a single identity lifestyle isn't something you see every day. The set design feels minimal but clean, futuristic without being over-stylized. Noomi Rapace is the heart of this movie. Playing 7 distinct characters and doing it convincingly is no small feat. It has a 6.8 rating on IMDb and is available on Netflix. Number 6. Alita Battle Angel. It is a sci-fi adventure film based on the Japanese manga Gundam by Yukito Kishiro. The story follows Alita, a cyborg with no memory of her past. She is discovered in a scrapyard by a kind-hearted scientist named Dr. Ito. The film traces Alita's path of self-discovery as she unlocks her powerful abilities and uncovers the truth about her past, all while trying to survive in the dangerous, chaotic streets of Iron City. The CGI used to bring Alita to life is impressive, particularly in the way her large eyes and cyborg features express emotion, making her character feel incredibly real. If you're a fan of cyberpunk and futuristic settings, this is a film that delivers on spectacle and action, though it leaves much to be explored for a potential sequel. It has a 7.3 rating on IMDb, and you can stream it on Hulu. Number 5. Prometheus. This sci-fi horror film serves as an early prequel to the Alien franchise. The story follows a team of scientists and explorers who journey to the distant moon after discovering ancient clues on Earth that point to humanity's origins. Led by archaeologist Elizabeth Shaw and funded by the Wayland Corporation, their mission is to uncover answers about where we came from and possibly who created us. But once they arrive, the team realizes they may have awakened something far more dangerous than they ever imagined. The visuals are incredible. Every shot of the alien world feels massive and strange, giving the planet a presence of its own. Prometheus is a bold attempt to mix deep questions with alien horror. It doesn't always land perfectly, but when it works, it leaves a lasting impression. It has a 7.0 rating on IMDb and is available on Disney+. Number 4. Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is a thrilling mix of giant robots and giant monsters that never holds back on action. The film is set in a world where Earth is under constant attack by massive sea creatures called kaiju. To fight back, humans build gigantic machines called Jaegers, operated by 2 pilots whose minds are linked to control these behemoths. The visual effects and action scenes are immense and deliver exactly what fans expect from a film featuring robots battling monsters. The massive scale of the kaiju and Jaegers makes for some truly jaw-dropping moments. The world building is solid, with great attention to detail in how the Jaeger program and the military operate. Pacific Rim has a 6.9 rating on IMDb and is available on Prime Video. Number 3. Edge of Tomorrow. This sci-fi action film puts a fresh spin on the alien invasion genre with a time loop twist that makes every second count. The story follows Major William Cage, a military PR officer with no real combat experience. He is forced onto the battlefield during Earth's last stand against a powerful alien species known as the Mimics. But when he dies in combat, he wakes up a day earlier, caught in a loop that resets every time he's killed. With each cycle, Cage becomes more skilled, more intelligent, and more formidable. He joins forces with the battle-hardened soldier Rita as they work together to figure out how to break the loop and end the war once and for all. The film nails its concept. The time loop idea isn't just a gimmick. It's smartly used to push the story forward and build up the characters. The action is intense and creatively choreographed, especially since we see it unfold in different ways as Cage learns and adapts. This movie has a 7.9 rating on IMDb. Number 2. Blade Runner 2049. The story follows Officer K, a replicant working as a Blade Runner who's tasked with hunting down older rogue replicants. During a routine mission, he uncovers a buried secret that could shake what's left of society. As he digs deeper, the clues point him toward a former Blade Runner who disappeared decades ago. His mission soon turns into something far more meaningful as K starts to question everything he knows about himself, his role, and the world around him. Visually, this film is a masterpiece. Every frame looks like a painting. The color tones, the lighting, and the futuristic architecture all create a world that feels distant yet believable. Ryan Gosling delivers a performance that speaks more through silence than words, which works well for his character. This movie has a 8.0 rating on IMDb and is available on Prime Video. Number 1. Inception. The story follows Dom Cobb, a skilled thief who specializes in stealing secrets by entering people's dreams. But instead of taking information, he's offered a chance to do the opposite. Plant an idea in someone's mind, a process known as inception. If he succeeds, he'll finally be able to return home to his children. To pull it off, Cobb gathers a team and dives deep into layers of dreams, each more unstable than the last. As they move further into the subconscious, the mission becomes more dangerous, especially when Cobb's own memories start to interfere. The concept is fresh, the storytelling is layered, and the dream within a dream structure keeps the viewer constantly guessing what's real and what's not. Leonardo DiCaprio leads the film with a sharp performance, portraying Cobb as a man torn between his mission and the emotional scars of his past. It has an 8.8 rating on IMDb and is available on HBO Max.